Hey guys, so are you guys in doubt of which programming language to learn in year 2021? I have the solution for you guys. It's Python. Learn Python in 2021 because of these following reasons. Get ready with your pen and paper, and without wasting any time, let's start the video, guys. So first of all, I would say it's an interpreted programming language. Yes. Why? Because Python it has inbuilt interpreter. Okay, it has an inbuilt interpreter which runs over virtual environment. Make sense? Cool. Okay, let's cancel all this. Yeah. So it has an so first reason is it has. Okay, let me make it big. Python in 2021. Perfect. Yes. Now let me increase. I think we cannot increase. Yes, you cannot increase the font size, but anyhow, the point in 2021. So first reason, it's an interpreted programming language. Okay, where it has an inbuilt interpreter which runs over the virtual environment. Okay. Now the question arises, what's an interpreter? Like, what is this? Let me change this. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Interpreter. So interpreter is something. I'll write here. So interpreter is something which interprets the code line by line. The interpreter inbuilt in Python is a sequential in nature. Okay, because it interprets code line by line. It is not something which runs parallel. It's an interpreter which is something which interprets the codes line by line. Okay, executes line by line. Okay, to make it much more simpler, it's something which executes the code line by line. Makes sense? Okay, guys. And it's not okay. This is the half. It's the half function of an interpreter, but other half is that let me use something else. That it converts the code written in low machine language, which is something understood by something understood by the machine only. And Third, okay, this is okay. Understood by the machine only. Okay, which is why it is considered to be platform independent, because it can work on any platform, may it be Windows, Mac, Unix, Linux. It can work on any platform, not unlike the other programming language such as Java, where you need to install interpreter separately, and then first you compile it and then you run the code, then you get the output. No, over here you just write the code, press run, you get the output. You don't have to worry about compiling or converting into low machine language. Make sense? Cool. Now second reason to why Python is considered or should be considered in learning in 2021. Second reason, it is because of large collection of frameworks, libraries, okay, and dev tools, which I think each one of you guys agree with me, because Python is just not a multiplier. It is not just for arithmetic options like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, boolean and stuff like that, but it is much more than that. Okay, like you can create mobile application, you can develop any route, may it be web or mobile. So I'm here. So when it comes to web application, Python consists of large collection of frameworks, as you can see here. Okay, large collection of framework. Let me use green just to make you understand. Frameworks, okay, and libraries and dev tools for developing applications without putting additional cost. Python simplifies the Python frameworks simplify the process and make the process faster for web application, which means, for example, when you use Nanjo for database, the backend, it helps you in creating it. It is developed on SQL. Okay, so you don't have to separately install SQL. Within Nanjo, the database which is collected is using SQL. Okay, so which is where you don't need to put in extra time or pay extra money or buy extra application or install additional thing, because the dependencies are itself built into Nanjo, Flask or Pyramid as per the developers or the customers requirement. Different frameworks can be used. Python also has GUI, which is graphical in user interface frameworks available for developing GUI based application. Makes sense. So it has GUI. So it has GUI, okay, which is nothing but graphical user interface. Okay, so this is reason number 2. Now moving on, reason number 3, which is, I would say, it's by default it's ultimate selling feature, the USF. You can say, I say it USF, okay, because it's ultimate selling feature, is that the syntax. Python has a great syntax quality, okay, because this provides internal code block is created by indentation, okay, which forces the developer to indent the source code to ensure clear readability, which is, for example, when we large collection frameworks, okay, so it's basically when we write dev okay, for example, when we write for x right, when we define a function, for example, define hotel, okay, and when we press colon, and we press enter, it gets indented, guys. You know, it goes 4 spaces to the right or 2 tabs on the right, and then you write the code, whatever it is, for x, you know it, okay. So which makes it easy for any other user or coder to learn or to read Python, okay, the code. One of the Python's function is to reduce the use of their characters, such as using the comma symbol, among others. Like, you don't have to use unnecessary commas or semicolons in Python. So a lot of errors and bugs are by itself reduced. Errors are reduced because of this unnecessary characters being unused in the code, okay, which results in my third reason of why Python is to be learned in 2021 is because of this great syntax quality. There is a ease of reading the code, okay. Python code is easy to read and maintain, and it is easily reusable as well as whenever it is required, okay, as it is easily reusable as well whenever it is required. Python has simple syntax, allowing different concepts to develop without writing additional lines of code, which I believe you all agree, okay. Code is required because it is so ease of reading the code that it helps in building custom applications, and clean code helps in maintaining and updating software application without putting extra effort on the same code. So by default you are using it KISS concept, keep it simple stupid, okay. So this is a really good quality which is being used in Python, because you keep the code simple, you keep they keep it simple, stupid. So this is being used in Python, and which is a really good one of the reasons I would say to learn Python in 2021. Other is object oriented programming. Okay, why? Because concepts like classes, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, all these concepts of object oriented programming is being used in Python. Okay, in Python, and it is both object oriented programming as well as functional programming as well. So it depends on person to on developer to whether to use OOP concept, in-depth program, or functional program. Okay, and there are many of them, but this is my last reason why Python is to be learned in this year 2021 is because of the various application for which Python is being used in industry out there. It's like, for example, web scraping, data science, machine learning, face detection, automation. All this are the major application where Python is being used in the industry, and which makes it, which I believe, which with all this reasons, which is it's an interpreted language. Like let me sum it up. Okay, the reasons why. It's first of all, it's the reasons why Python is to be learned in 2021 is because of these reasons, which I am summarizing. It's interpreted programming language. Okay. Second, it's object oriented programming language. Okay. Third, great syntax quality, which leads to ease of readability of code. It makes sense, right? Ease of reading code. Let me put it this way: ease of reading code. Okay, and it has large collection of frameworks, so it has a large collection of frameworks, libraries, and dev tools. Okay, let me put it this way: so it has a large collection of frameworks, libraries, and dev tools. You can 1 2 3 4 and interpreted large works with tag open and it is the application large other applications for which Python can be used. Okay, let me put it web scraping. Okay, automation, data science, and okay, face detection makes sense. So guys, so this is the summary. There are many other reasons, but these are the major reasons or the most important reasons why one should learn Python in 2021. Okay, let me summarize it once again. Interpreted language, object-oriented programming language, great syntax quality, ease of reading code, large collection of frameworks, libraries and dev tools you can work with. Other applications for which Python can be used like web scraping, automation, machine learning, data science, web application, face detection, and the list goes on and on. But these are like the major reasons why I'm again repeating that these are the major reasons why one should learn Python in the year 2021. Thank you so much guys for tuning in and staying with me till the end. I hope you guys have noted all the reasons down why one should learn Python in the year 2021. With that said, I will see you in the next video guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Take care guys.